Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. I wanted to do a video today, but before we jump into this video and I want to talk about this, I want to do a clarification from yesterday. So first of all, let me wish everybody a Happy New Year, because we are into the new year. And so I was talking about police officers yesterday, and I got a comment from one of my longtime followers that said he was upset with me because of what I said about police officers. And like, I know, like, any kind of major holiday, any kind of like, you know, like Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, cops are out there in droves looking to give tickets, looking to get people for DWI. Now, I'm like a big believer you don't want to be out there drinking and driving, so don't get me wrong on that point, okay? But the cops of old were there to protect and serve. This is my opinion, guys, okay? You prove me wrong saying this, okay? Because I know that this gentleman is retired. A lot of cops now, I call them revenue collectors, because what their job is to collect revenue, to give out tickets, to try to, like as I said yesterday, jam people up. A great example would be, I took care of a state trooper's daughter when she was an infant. She's full grown now, okay? So we're going back, you know, almost 20 years ago. And when I took care of him and I would sit and talk a little bit. And and again, this man was a state trooper. And he had said, when they tell you that there is no quota, he goes, they're full of crap. He goes, if we don't write enough tickets, they get on us and tell us that we need to start writing more tickets. So you tell me, you guys out there to follow my channel that are police officers, tell me that that's not a revenue collector. And every time I've seen anything going on, they're looking to, like I said, they're looking to jam people up. They profile people all the time, which they do. I get profiled because of the way that I look, okay? So, you know, it's just, I'm not anti-police officer. They serve a function, yes. They risk their lives, yes. So I just wanted to clarify that. But in my opinion, most of the police officers today are revenue collectors. That is their job. That is their number one priority, is to get money for the towns, the state, or the city, or whatever they're in, okay? So, yes, you may. So I just wanted to clarify that. You guys, you know, tell me what you think if I'm wrong on that aspect, okay? So anyway, so obviously today is January 1st. It is Tuesday.
It is not 2018.
It is not 2018. It is 2019. So
Actually, it is a very tasty 2003.
Okay. So I wanted to talk about what I think is often overlooked, okay, as far as like with prepping goes. When S.H.T.F happens, there's going to be a lot of downtime, especially at night. There's no more staying up all night watching TV and stuff like that. So you're going to have downtime. So what are you going to do to fill your downtime, okay? So I wanted to kind of share a few things. What are you doing?
Moving.
Oh, moving that? Okay. I wanted to share a few things with you, what I have as far as thinking ahead for that, okay? So we got a lot of pencils, okay? We have just a lot of folders like this, and this is just some of what we have, okay? So composition notebooks, there's like 150 pages of paper there. So notes can be written down, just even for drawing and that type of stuff, okay? So that's one of the things that we have. Over here is the game of Risk. I actually have two Risk games because I got one at a garage sale and didn't realize I forgot that I had it, and I ended up buying a second one. I love the game of Risk. I play on my laptop all the time. So it's another game that you can do that's going to take up a lot of time. Another thing is Yahtzee. Now I picked up, I have like 4 extra here. There are 80 scorecards included. But Yahtzee, it's a great way to kill time, and you know, playing a game, and again, it's a social activity to take your mind off of whatever is going on. Another thing we have here is Jenga. Okay, it's another really good one. I just recently picked up. There's 4 decks of cards here. I like Bicycle. I pay the extra money because of Bicycle, so yes, that's why I have Bicycle cards. Just having extra dice. There's 5 dice in each one of those. Having the extra dice to do whatever you want to do. If you want to play dice, then you have the dice there. Okay. Another thing we have here is Bananagrams. Which is another game that the kids said, yes, we want that game. Another card game, Uno. Another great way to kill time. Okay, so then I got to show you this here. This is like my specialty thing. I actually have 2 of these cases, and there's a deck of cards in there. There's more dice in here. Another deck of cards on this side. We got the dice in here. You got your dealer chip, whoever's dealing, and then you have the clay chips. Okay, so used to do a lot of poker back in the day. See if I can even still do this. There we go. That's got a tool. Two more. So playing poker, a great way to kill time. Obviously, strategy. You can figure out what everybody's going to have as far as chips, but I have 2 cases of these. So like I said, there's 2 decks of cards in there. They got the dice, and it's a great way to have fun and play cards. Okay, so, and obviously you can take the cards and you can play solitary as well. Okay, another thing here. This is a chess and checkers set. You play chess, I mean, that is really a thinking man's game, and it can be a lot of fun, and it can take some serious time. Another thing here that we have Monopoly, traditional Monopoly, okay? So, you know, we're going to probably be adding more games on as well, but this gives you an idea. You're going to have, like I said, having books to read is another great thing to help kill time and pass time. I have a ton of books. I have a lot of how-to books, prepping books, all kinds of stuff. You know, I'm going to show you, actually, I'm going to grab it real quick while I'm thinking about it. Okay, so here's some good examples. All right, canning and preserving. Home preserving, 400 delicious and creative recipes for today. So there's 400 different ways that you can do canning just with that one as well. I don't know if anybody prescribes this. I have no affiliation with Mother Earth News, but I think that they are a great source of information to get information. So if you have Mother Earth News, or you can get old copies of it, a lot of great information in these things, and they'll give you some tips and what to do and what not to do, you know, everything. Okay, so I love Mother Earth News. I actually have a neighbor that gives me a lot of her old Mother Earth News after she's done with them, and I'm like, bring them all to me. And so, you know, magazines with information, just regular books. I like to read, so a lot of the books that I like to read, love Dean R. McMahon, Dean Koontz, or Robert R. McMahon. I'm sorry, Robert R. McMahon, Dean Koontz, Brian Lumley, Stephen King. Love those kind of guys. Also, the Jack Reacher series. That's another great series. So it's entertaining, and it can take your mind off of the stress of whatever is going on. So these are good ways to interact with your group, with your people in or your family, whoever you're with, and to be able to do something and not just think about the situation that you're in. Okay, so it's a great way, if you have no power, to kill time and to spend that. And again, it's interacting and spending time with people that you care and that you love about. Okay, so I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are. Do you think that it's a good idea? Other suggestions as far as games go that you think that would be, you know, other good games to have or magazines or books, or what you think. I definitely want to hear your feedback on this. I think it's a hugely overlooked aspect of prepping, because people don't think about that. They're so focused on the rice, beans, and the bullets. You know, they can't think outside that box. And it's like, if you can think, okay, well, what am I going to do when the sun goes down? Like this time of year, the sun is down at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, pretty much 4:30. So what are you going to do at that time? You're not going to go to bed at 4:30 at night. There's going to be plenty of time. You're going to have things that you're going to be up doing, and you're going to have to be up early, but you're going to have downtime. So having something to do in that downtime, it's going to make life a lot more comfortable. It's going to make life a lot more easy and more enjoyable. I mean, because even when S.H.T.F happens, it doesn't mean it has to be miserable, okay? So you can still try to have fun if you can. All right, so that is that. Like I said, I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback. I hope everybody had a great New Year's. I hope everybody was safe. So again, going back to what I said in the beginning, I am not anti-cop. I unfortunately think that things have changed from the time that I grew up with police officers. I give a lot of respect to police officers. They have a very, very dangerous job, and I wouldn't want to do that job. And I've talked to some, different cops through the years, and I've always said I could not do your job. And they're like, well, why not? And I said, because dealing with certain aspects of society that you have to deal with pedophiles and rapists and stuff like that, I would have a hard time maintaining my cool, to be honest with you. So, and that's just me being honest. But anyhow, so I hope everybody's doing well. I hope, like I said, I hope this year is going to be great for people. Continue to prep, continue to get ready. It's just a smart thing to do. Again, prepare for the worst and hope for the best. It's really, really, I mean, it's an easy thing to say, but it makes so much sense. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. So if we can work together and try to make our lives better, that's an important thing to do, okay? Remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. I'm going to kick this around here so you can see. We got the fire going. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. That's it. Nobody else can do that, okay? I hope everybody has a great day. I hope you have a great year. I really do. Prepper Nurse 1.